Well, hey folks, welcome back once again to the HDR Garage. Today we have another install video I'll be doing here, working again with the great company of Custom Dynamics. And it's always nice working with a good company, and Custom Dynamics has been a great partner here with the Harley Day Rider show and HDR Garage. So I'm bringing you a video today. We're going to be installing some low profile LED bags lights. And these are sequential turn signal lights. Let me bring this over and show you here. Let's take a look at this, see if we can get this in focus. It doesn't want to focus. There you go, we'll show it to you this way. So this again is the Custom Dynamics low profile LED bags lights. And again, it's the sequential lighting. Everybody knows how much I love the sequential lighting, like the windshield lights I put on the front. So these are going right on the saddlebags is where these get installed at. So we're gonna go ahead, set the bike up, and I'm gonna get ready here, and we are gonna talk a little bit, talk you through setting these up. Should be a pretty easy install. I'm gonna open this thing up here, pull the directions out just to take a peek, and we're gonna get started. So let's go ahead and get started putting on the Custom Dynamic low profile LED sequential bag lights. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing to get started here putting these bag lights on, I thought what I would do is to keep the bike a little bit more level. I think what I'll do here is I'm going to use a wheel chalk just to chalk it so to keep the bike straight. So when I'm putting these lights on, let's see if I can get this right there. All right, this way it'll keep the lights straight on the back of the bike. So I think I'm going to use my wheel chalk today. And the bike fired up here. Okay, and the one thing when I use a wheel chuck is I always leave the bike in first gear, and I always leave my kickstand down. Make sure it seems solid in there. Shut that off. All right, put my lock on here. There we go. There, now it's in the wheel chuck, so I know the back of the bike is straight. And I think that's going to make it a lot easier to do this install. All right, let's go ahead and move to the back of the bike. Okay, I thought first I'd show you what comes in the package. You obviously have the directions, which we're going to read those. An alcohol prep for prepping the area because these are self-adhesive tapes on these lights. You have a package of various tie downs, and a couple clips here. Those will go on the back of the saddlebag. We have a wiring harness we can plug these lights into, so we're gonna have to see how this all sets up here with the wiring harness underneath the seat. And then obviously we got the lights. You can see how low profile those are gonna look really nice on the motorcycle. There's obviously a left and a right. So that's everything that comes in the package. And let's go ahead and get started putting these lights on. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, what I thought I would do is use some painter's tape just to kind of figure out where I want these lights to sit. So I'm trying to make sure they're even on both sides. I think that's one of the hardest things of putting these lights on is making sure they're sitting in the proper place on your bags. So I'm just kind of getting a peek there to how they're going to look. And they look really close to where they should be. So I'm going to go ahead and use the alcohol prep and prep that area, and then I can stick these things on here. Let's go ahead and get the alcohol prep out. Just prep this down a little bit here. All right. Peel the backings off, and here goes nothing. Okay, I got the double face tape off. I'm gonna look at this light again here, and try to get her stuck on where I want her. All right. So that's the first light. I like it, it's right underneath that lip. And I made sure the bag will open and close. Make sure your bag will open and close on that light there. It's not just pushing down on it or anything. That looks really good. All right. Let me go ahead and mount the other side up. Okay, now they say the one with the purple wire on it, this one has a purple wire, goes on the left side. So just double check your wires and make sure there's a purple connector here. Make sure that's on the left saddlebag. Try to get this one placed correctly as the other one. Both actually look the same here. Make sure the bag opens and closes. I probably should have did this before. Yep, it's not closing on the light, so the light's good. All right, they both look level. It's one thing nice about using the wheel chalk. You can see that the bike and everything is straight. Okay. All right. Next thing is to take the seat off and the saddlebags off, and I got to wire these lights in and plug them into the harnesses. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, I wanted you to see this. This does have a quick disconnect right here where you would just push down and just pull it apart. That way you can take your saddlebags off. So if you see that, this will hook to the inside underneath the seat. This will be wired on here, so we can just pull this apart whenever you want to take the saddlebags off for cleaning or whatever else you want to do with them. So next thing we have to do here is wire these on to the saddlebag so they ride in the back. That's what these little connectors are for here. That's what these are for. If you can see this, see if the GoPro's picking this up. There you go. That's what that's for. So all you're going to do, we're going to stick these on here, a couple across here, just so we can make that connection and keep these wires cleaned up. So it looks like they give you 3 per side. Then again, as I said, you have the wire tie downs here. So we do have these, okay? Little straps here. So let's just go ahead and see where we'll put the first one at. It really doesn't, let me see the directions here. What it tells you is test fit the profile lights. I did that. Clean the area with alcohol white. We did that. Remove the adhesive backing. We did that. Place it. Make sure these in contact with the saddlebag. Remove both saddlebags. Location of the cable tie holders. Clean the area, which I did that. Cleaned everything up real well. And that does give you a basic idea here, if you can see these directions. See if we can see this. It gives you a basic idea here where they should be on your saddlebag. Coming up to that last light, that last thing there. So let's go ahead and place these on here. All right, so the double face tape is off. And we'll just find out where we want to put these on here. Keep them away from your bolts or your Okay. Then all you got to do, when I'm going to show you one of these, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these things, but all you got to do is when you put these on, just stick this through here. Okay. And all we got to do is strap it down. All right. I don't want a whole lot of slack on it, so I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Tighten it down a little bit. All right, just like that. So if you can see that, let's see if we can see that one there. And that's how they'll go. And we'll put a couple more on here and tie these down and make this nice and tight. And then we can do the other side, which I'm not going to record because it's going to be the exact same as this side. And then I will show you the wiring process underneath the seat. So it's going to get started getting the rest of this done. Okay, I got it done here on the first side. So you can see it goes from the light. The wiring harness just goes across the back here, right over to the quick disconnect, which that will go up in the seat. And again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wire the other side. And then I'll show you how to wire it underneath the seat. And we'll do that part. So let me go ahead and get started with that. Okay, what I did was I brought the wiring through, now this is a Road Glide Ultra. I took the wiring right down through this void here, and I was able to go right down behind the saddlebag and use a wire tie and a zip tie and zip that up on both sides. So the bags are very easy to get to the quick disconnect. The wiring is hidden very nicely. In here I do have the strobes, the magic strobes, but I don't use the magic strobes for my turn signals. I don't flash the turn signals, so I didn't have to change the wiring or anything. I just broke the wiring harness where it comes out of the bike before it gets to the lighting harness. Put the new low profile sequential lights in line there and then put them on, and that works perfect. Then that way the strobe kit is independent from my sequential turn signals on the low profile bag lights, so I don't have to worry about that. So, but all in all, it turned out pretty well, and everything looks good here. So I am going to get the seat back on. As you see, I got a monstrosity of wires now. We're going to start referring to this as the Bronco Rides wiring harness. It's all custom dynamics, but you can see that where they're all tied together. And I'm going to get the seat back on here, get the backrest, and I'll show you the lights on the back and how they look. So let me go ahead and get this put back together, and we'll take a peek and see how that looks. Okay, well, the overall job doesn't look bad. It helped a lot putting it on the wheel chock to keep those straight. They appear as straight as can be to me anyway. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. There's with just the running lights. Just the running. Here's the right sequential turn signal. Yeah, that's definitely going to lighten up the back of the bike here really nice. Here is the left. Again, the left sequential turn signal. We can see it's working well. Everything's working like it should. They turned out really super nice. I mean, just really nice. Check the four ways. You can see there where the four ways are really bright, and people can see the bike now sitting on the side of the road, I'm sure. Brake lights. You can see my turn signals do not strobe. So just the brake lights are strobing. It's the only ones I got strobing. And here's the other ones. Okay. I'm going to try to get on the other side of the bike here and see if I can't see this brake light working. Oh yeah. Plenty of light back here. Plenty of light. Plenty of light. Looks really nice. Turned out really good actually. I'm pretty happy with that. So, all right. Let me get this off the chalk here and we'll wrap this video up. Okay, folks, well, I hope you've enjoyed that install of the low profile LED sequential turn signal brakes for the saddlebags on the Road Glide Ultra. Once again, as a wrap up, thanks again to Custom Dynamics for supporting the HDR program here, supporting the Harley Day Rider nation, and I do appreciate their efforts for sure. If you're looking for these lights, it's very easy. Go to customdynamics.com. The link will be in the description below, and tell them that Harley Day Rider sent you, and purchase some lights today. You know, the bike here is getting a ton of new LED lights all the time on it, and I can't be more proud of how the bike is now lit up. So thanks everybody for watching, and spread the word out there. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Harley Day Rider will be down and out in the beautiful HDR garage. So long, everybody. See you next time. Bye for now.